corruption.
Activision, Infinity Ward, Treyarch, Sony, and everyone/company that is watching this video, the following applies to you. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is used permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips advance in favour of fair use.
Hello on guys, it's Predator here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to jailbreak your PS3. Before you try this, you want to make sure that your PS3 is on 3.55 firmware. If it isn't, this will not work. Once you're sure that your PS3 is on 3.55 firmware, you can begin by downloading the file in the description. When you unrar it, you'll get a folder that looks like this. You will have 2 pup files and a help application in case you get stuck, but you shouldn't do because this tutorial is pretty simple. You want to start off by going to your USB, and in the root of your USB you want to make another folder and call it PS3. Inside that folder you want to make another one and call it Update. These both have to be in capital letters, so Update. As you can see, PS3 is in capital letters there, and Update is in capital letters here. You want to go inside the Update folder like that, and now you will open up the folder you downloaded from the description, and take the 3.55 Kamiao pup file and drag it into the Update folder. This may take a while to copy since it is a pretty big file, so I'll be back with you when it's done. It's finished copying, you can simply close down the old folder, and now you want to go back into this folder, which is in the Update folder of your USB, and you'll have the 3.55 Kamiao folder. You now want to right click it and rename it, and in capitals you want to call it PS3 updat.pup. You want to miss out the E, so you don't want to call it PS3 update, you want to call it PS3 updat. And now we're just going to double check that we've got everything right by going into our USB again, PS3 update, PS3 updat.pup. All of these are in capital letters, and once you've got everything done like that, you can safely eject your USB. This is absolutely vital. If you do not safely eject your USB, your PS3 will probably end up getting damaged in the process. You want to head over to your 3.55 PS3 so we can begin the jailbreak. Now that we're on our 3.55 PS3, we want to make a couple of checks before we start the jailbreak, just to make sure that nothing will go wrong. The first thing is we need to make sure there isn't a disc inside our PS3. As you can see here, I have no disc in there, but I'm going to press the eject button just in case. As you can tell by that sound, there's no disc inside my PS3, which is good because if there's a disc inside your PS3 will update normally. It will not jailbreak, it will just update normally. And now we want to make sure that our internet connection is disabled so it doesn't download a normal update from the internet. So just go settings, network settings, internet connection, and disable that. Now we want to go into system settings. Go right down to the bottom to system information, and you'll see the system software is 3.55. Now we can begin jailbreaking. All we want to do is plug our USB into the PS3. I plugged it into the right hand side, but I don't really think it matters since they both do the same thing. My left slot is slightly damaged, so I'm just going to stick with the right slot for now. So now we just hit system update and update via storage media. It will say, the following update was found, 3.55 Kamiao, location USB device. You just want to hit OK. It will say, please wait, and it will begin to update, but it's not actually updating. You'll still be on 3.55, but you will be jailbroken. Kamiao says, don't read this because it's boring, so don't read that because it's boring. Just hit accept and start. It will begin to update. Don't worry, nothing will go wrong here. As long as you keep your USB plugged into your PS3, it will be fine. You want to make sure your PS3 is on. The next screen it will take you to will look something like this. This is now where it's actually doing the update, or, you know, the quote update. It's not actually updating, as I said, it's jailbreaking. So it will do this, then your PS3 will reboot. As you can see, my PS3 is now rebooted. The cold boot still says PlayStation 3. But now if we turn our controller on, like this, we will now see that under the game section we have 2 new options. Install package files and app home PS3 game. The app home PS3 game actually isn't really used for anything. People say that it's used for when you're playing backups off of like Multiman and that. But you don't actually click on this, you actually click on the disc you've got on your PS3. So technically this does nothing. And this install package files is the main thing that we use. Now we're back on our PC, we want to plug our USB in again like this, and then we can just go into the root of it again, and then open up the folder that we downloaded from the description, and you want to find this EID root key dumper 3.55.pkg, and just drag that into the root of your USB like that. This shouldn't take long since it's a small file. Now once again we can just close it and safely eject the USB from our computer. Right, so now we've copied the EID root key dumper onto our USB, we want to head back onto our PS3 like this, and now we can install our first package file. So we just go to install package files, you'll see EID root key dumper 3.55.pkg. You want to hit X on that, and it'll install like so. So don't turn off the system, you obviously don't want to turn off the system while it's installing stuff. Anyway, now it's installed, you'll see this. Just EID root key dumper. When you run it, your screen will go black and then your PS3 will restart. All this is doing is making another file on your PS3, just in case you ever wanted to go to DeX. So just hit X on that. Right, so my PS3 has restarted now, and as you can see, all that's happened is our PS3 is restarted, nothing's different here. But now we can just press triangle on here and delete this, like that. And now we want to head back onto our PC. We're back on our PC for the last time. You want to stick your USB stick in again. You want to delete the package file because we will no longer need this. And now we want to go into the PS3 folder, into the update folder, and you want to delete the PS3 update.pub that we have. And now you want to go into the folder that we downloaded from the description, and you want to take the 4.46 rebugrex.pub file and drag that into the update. This is also a big file, so it will take a long time as well, so I'll be back with you when it's done. Once the 4.46 rebugrex is finished copying, you just want to rename it and call it PS3 updat.pub again. Same thing as you called the old Comeow one. So you just want to double check again, USB, PS3, update, PS3 updat.pub. Now we can safely eject the USB one last time and head over to our jailbroken PS3. Right, so now we're back on our PS3, we want to just make sure there's no disk in again and make sure that the internet connection is still disabled. Then we just want to head over to settings, system update, update via storage media. It will see 4.46.1 rebugrex. Just hit OK and it'll do the same thing that it did on the 3.55 Comeow, but after it's rebooted it will obviously be on a better jailbreak so you can do more stuff. Right, so my PS3 has restarted, and as you can tell already, everything's red. The PlayStation Network logo is red, the PlayStation Store logo is red. But there's one thing we're going to do just to make sure everything's done. If we go to System Settings and System Information, you'll see we're on version 4.46, but we are still jailbroken. What you're going to want to do from here is you're going to want to spoof to the latest update, which currently at the time of recording is 4.66, but spoofing is for another video. Right guys, thanks for watching. If this has been helpful, then please leave a like. If you get stuck, then you can always use a help application I put in the RAR file. If that doesn't help you, then you can comment and I'll obviously try to help you. But if you want to see more, then please subscribe. This has been Predator, and have a nice day.